Okay, recording up. All right, 5th of February 2021, Friday. Thank God it's Friday, but today, Friday, there is the non-farm payroll. Okay, this Friday got non-farm payroll. Thank you, Cynthia. Okay, all right, I will take care of my health. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, now do note S&P 500 has set record high once again. Now this time out is S&P 500 hitting record high. The NASDAQ didn't in a way. Dow Jones didn't. It's the S&P. Now my caption for today, be upfront to you. You saw my caption there. Better to sell, and I use the capital letter for it. Now I'm not saying that I have information that the market will come off again. I repeat myself many times. Yesterday, we were short on the Dow Jones, then we flipped back to long. So you can see that we are just traders. We go long, we go short, depending on the market situation, right? Okay. The point is this. Okay, why do I say for sell? Because we can see that the hit, the problem is starting to creep in already. And I always start with this. Before a market sell off, right, you will need the euphoria to be there. Okay, euphoria to be there, and it's already happened. You need the new paradigm to be there. It already happened. Then, of course, when the euphoria and the new paradigm is all there already, then the next thing is the market will go into very slow selling mode, which means that it doesn't sell immediately. It just basically taper off bit by bit so that it will not cause a stir. And that is whereby what I'm seeing right now. Now, I can be totally wrong in this because there are still people calling for higher level. I can understand where they're coming from. So I'll cover everything today. Today's session for MAO could be a bit longer. It was a lot of information we shared. So if you guys are in a hurry or you cannot watch this, don't worry, you can do the instant replay later. Okay? All right, all cool, huh? Okay, so disclaimer as usual. No need to write any disclaimer, just imposing on you that, right? You have watched this slide and you know that whatever I share later is all right. You just have to understand that you must do your due diligence before you engage into any trading activity, and I'm not liable for any losses. Okay? All right. Now, of course, the e-learning portal is already set up for you guys, and you must register by 7th February, is 2 days later, Sunday, 23:59 hour. If you don't register by then you won't get access to it, and that is not worth it, guys. You just register. You can go in and watch it the whole entire year or rest of your life in a way, as long as you are a registered member or you're part of us. Okay, if you're part of us, obviously you still get access to this. Of course, if you are naughty people, then no choice. We have to remove you from all the benefits. So guys, register yourself by this latest before 8th of February comes in, which is Monday. So you can actually watch all the updates, all right? And as and whenever new updates come in, I will share it with Winston, and Winston will be the one, updating this for us. Okay, now, of course, I will need your honest feedbacks. Some of you have feedback to me about certain areas, but it's not easy for Winston to actually, do this on his own, because he has to do it on his own because he has been in an enclosed environment, one talking, one breathing. Okay. So some of the time there will be some errors, like he said bullish but meant bearish. When he said buy, but he meant sell. This is very normal. Even myself on this stage right here, I also make such a crazy mistake at times. But this is very, very normal. It's not easy to narrate stuff on live without the papers on standby. And even if you are people on standby, you can also make that mistake. All right. So guys, send me your feedback on this. If you think that there's any portion of it that need us to be highlighted on, we let us know, right? Thank you. All right, so inflation is definitely creeping in. This is the latest from Reuters, the maker of Ben & Jerry. Okay, only Ben & Jerry ice cream I really like, because I really like the texture, the taste and the texture of it. So apparently it's all right. The maker of Ben & Jerry says that the consumer is to be warned about the rising commodity prices. All right, apparently it's all right. Because of the ongoing pandemic, right, and the price is going higher. So that is a reason why now later you see a Ben & Jerry ice cream have to creep up, all right? And of course, from this Rebel Bank, they are saying that the commodity prices is set to increase in 2021. But of course, except for coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar, okay, this one is expected to decline. Maybe it's oversupply. All right, the rest of the commodity is expected to go up, like example, soybean, corn, and wheat are the one that going to likely be trading higher. Of course, there's also grains and oil seeds. Okay, all right. So register where? Register where? Vincent Liu, you need to just basically go to www.tradewiththeboys.com. All right, you should be able to see courses, and from there you just click on it. There's a guideline that I posted recently. You can take a look at the guideline. All right, okay, just search through Telegram, search for tradewiththeboys.com. Then there's a lot of few searches, and you can actually see how to go on. Okay, all right. Okay, so now the thing is this, GME stock. Now, 2 days ago, a friend of mine contacted me. I said, Kel, can we buy GME stock? I said, why? He said that now from $400 drop to $200 is cheap, right? 50% drop. I said that, no, my friend, it is still expensive. Okay, it's still expensive. Then after that, when it dropped to $90, he asked me yesterday, I said, okay, can buy or not? I said, no, I said, cannot buy. So he got a bit frustrated with me. He said that, Kel, it's dropped by almost 70%. Why cannot buy? I told him this, my friend. Drop 70% is a mathematic number from the high to the current price. It's a lot. But do you know that when a market from the high dropped by 20%, it's entered the bear territory? So which means that at $400, when the share price goes down to $320 itself, it's already considered a bear territory stock. So if the stock can go down by 50% in a couple of days, that means that there is a lot of selling in this counter. So this morning, when I saw the news, I saw the stock is down by to $53. All right, I was shocked. So I immediately this morning I texted the particular friend of mine, a student, and unfortunately he bought it. He bought at $88. So I asked him what did he do. He said that he accepted the risk and he cut loss at $80. So I said, okay lah. I mean, he cut loss almost at this point here at the start of the day. Because if he didn't cut, right, he'll be holding all the way down to now $51 in the aftermarket hours. So you can see that, right, the sell continue coming in, and very surprising is right, the guys who bought the GME stocks, right, the three big guys, the one that I told you guys, they are the one who bought the stock before it rallied. Until now, I don't see any sale from them. So this is very interesting. Imagine your share go up by almost, how many percent is that? So from $10 to $400, right, so many times, and then you don't take profit, and then when you come down, it's to do anything. I find very suspicious, okay? So, of course, people say that, okay, GME is over now, let's buy silver, but we saw silver prices also coming down. So, guys, whoever buys anything recently all lose money, right? No, not necessary. I'll tell you what is okay, what is ongoing right now, but that is GME to update you one more time. And of course, since I'm on GME, I might as well take an AMC then. And AMC was also bad. AMC share just a few days ago was at $13. I told people, guys, don't buy. And now it's at $6.88. Oh my God. Now, apparently it's not right. There are people who are still looking to buy into AMC shares. Now, this guy, this is a very famous guy on this Twitter, Dave, he basically stick a 700,000 position on AMC again. That means that he bought again more, increase his bet, right? After exiting all the main stock. He buy back in again, all right? Obviously, he bought it about 13 hours ago, so the price was actually much higher, I presume. So it's lower now, he's losing money. And I saw another trader, very well known, called Ross. He lost about $250,000, in a single day. Yeah, in a single day. I hope I get it correctly. I'll just, in case I get it wrong, but I think it should be correct. All right, so basically, all these traders who are playing across all these counters now are getting hit. But of course, they make millions before, so giving back $250,000 is nothing much, but still, it's a lot of money. So you can see that, right? This all these stocks now are actually in problem. And I tell you this, I said this earlier. Once this retailer, they actually put all their money into it, and if they don't make money, right, the margin call will come in very soon. And if margin call come in, there'll be spillover of legal matters, and then when it happens itself, unrest will come in. And if the commodity prices start to surge because of inflationary problem, then obviously food become an issue. Then all this will pan up together and things will really happen. Of course, again, end of the day is that the retail force may not be that great, but when so many people get trapped into this is unhealthy. So there's this guy who posted on this in I think Reddit, right? He posted he has actually lost 100,000 on AMC alone, 12,000 on BlackBerry, 172,000 on GameStop. Oh my God. I mean, this is like $250,000 gone just like that. No? This is really scary. Now, this monkey one, let me show you why I bring this in. Let me just show it to you. It's a very funny video. Hey, not this one. Hold on. I'm not the monkey. All right. Thank you, Lenny, for putting the link over there. Okay, let me bring this in. Okay, here we go. Let's watch this. There's no music to this. It's just a cute video, right? Yeah, it's about how this monkey was inside there. They're looking at the chart, and then the guy was pissed off, enjoying themselves. Okay, then actually the chart should be read this way, which is actually the right way. And the guy is like, huh? Burning money. No, 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 no. This can be right. This is the right way. So yes, 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 this is the right way. So that tells you that it's all about matter of perspective. Doesn't matter to the guy as long as it works. Okay, so this is really a bit crazy. So if you want to look at this sort of interesting video just for fun of it, you can go to reddit.com. It's a very, it's a now hottest website. Okay, of course, the languages is quite atrocious at times, but just take note. But what is good is that it tell you the growing community like this RSB, this Dogecoin, okay, and Robinhood, penny counters. Yeah, you can watch, just go through it and just enjoy yourself, like entertainment there. Okay, all right. Excuse me. All right. So, but of course, if you are still interested to buy all these counters, there are these names here: Naked Brand Group, Cost, Zomedica, the Nine, Tian Ruixiang, sorry, and all these counters. These are all the counters that are up by triple digit. So still a few counters are still doing pretty well. So if you really want to put a gamble on this, then you can go ahead. But I can tell you this, these counters, all you can see, I seriously don't know what they are doing. Maybe they have a garage somewhere, like Wolf of Wall Street. So I don't know. So just be very careful. Anyway, this one you can Google this and you can still see them. All right, who knows? They may be the next Tesla. Okay, so got an idea? Okay. Now let me explain to you how stock really move in the market in my personal perspective. Okay. Now you can see that initially the stock was totally no movement, totally dead. Suddenly, there is a huge increase of volume in the market. Suddenly, there's a huge increment of the volume of the market, okay? And that is whereby the thing is something has come in, all right? When there's a huge volume coming for the first time, and the share price doesn't go down aftermath, usually this is the start of the speculative movement really. Then of course, you can see that after they get quiet, but slowly they've said they push the share higher, cumulatively, they just push bit by bit, bit by bit. Then this is the first round, right? So this is the second round. The second round, the volume went even more than the first volume. That is a very clear-cut signal that this share is going to be pumped up very soon. So that is a second ball time. Then there'll be a third time. Usually they do a drastic sell-off to basically clear away all the weak holders. This is very clear. And usually traders say, oh, volume go down, stock goes down, get out of the market. But then again, when you see volume again increases, and this time around the market bursts the third round high with an extraordinary vertical movement, usually this is a big time rally. You'll go up quite a fair bit. So by the time you hit this point here, so that's a fourth wave. Then the final wave will be the fifth wave, and that's it. But the fifth wave, that is all we need to have. Now, how do you know there's a fifth wave? Very classical. Fifth wave usually, right, the thing is that the share price go crazy, but the volumes have to go down already. Now, when volumes go down, when the price go crazy, it means that no one's involved here. And of course, that is where the stock will likely collapse. Okay, so where are you going to go down? You'll go down where it started. So it's around here. Yeah, you'll go back down to where it started. So this is really incredible. It happened before and it will happen again. And this is why I say traders, right? This is why I always totally disagree with you to buy shares when it's basically it's going up more than 45 or 35 degrees in angle. You should know that that is all pop-up stuff. Okay. Okay, so that's a simple sharing on the stock market on the technical ground. So you can consider taking that as consideration. All right, so now the news fact is this, okay? This is the new fact right now, all right? Anybody, this is a dog that I really want to buy for myself, my kids. All right, so Dogecoin, all right? So this is the coin that is really going right now, and obviously Elon Musk is really into this, right? Right, this coin, let me explain to you how does it work in a short while, but this is the one that is ongoing, the latest fact, okay? All right, so apparently, right, Steve Henrich once again basically says, I'm not going to buy anything unless Elon Musk and Chapman tweet about it, right? So apparently, Chapman, okay, so apparently, Chapman, sorry. So basically, it's all right. These two guys are really burning up the Twitter market. Okay, all their calls. Whenever they call for buy, only the counter will just move. So of course, yesterday, Elon Musk purposely go and create this for himself. And obviously, when this happened, wow, this coin just went crazy. And the media picked it up. It seems that Elon Musk has been the one moving a lot of stocks. Okay, and this is what's happening. So let me bring in the video. Hopefully, you can hear it loud enough. There we go. Okay, let me put up the volume.
Yeah, Alexis, Elon Musk changed his Twitter bio to just say #Bitcoin, which certainly accelerated the surge. I'm going to attribute all to Elon. They probably had a big role here. And the other token that has been surging the last few days is Dogecoin. That's what ridiculous even saying it, but it's a meme-based crypto. Otherwise, nothing behind it, no company, no business. It's been around since 2014 and has over the years, like a number of times, the price surges like crazy. Yesterday was up like 200%, right now it's up 100%. And it doesn't really confirm what a lot of what he's explicitly saying is because of those points. Rather than this morning, turned out the ability for customers to still buying.
All right, so that is the coin. Okay, I got it wrong. Dogecoin. Okay, sorry. I mean, okay, apology for the pronunciation, right? Dogecoin. Okay, so all right, so this guy Elon Musk has really become the new King Midas. And whatever he say now recently, anything he says goes up because everybody just trusts him so much right now. So there's a power of being the richest man on earth. Okay, or second richest man on earth now lah. But the thing is this. Okay. Noel, the redemption code is also available. Look at our Telegram. Yeah, look at Telegram. Okay. All right. Yeah. Right. Please. All this movement here gets uploaded to YouTube. So all this personal stuff we try to avoid asking in here. Okay. All right. Put in Telegram. Okay. All right. I just said that. Never mind. Okay, guys. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. All right. So Dogecoin, okay, as you say, this is the 12th largest cryptocurrency with a market cap of 6.1 billion. No joke, okay, this coin actually got no utility. Basically has nothing at all right? It's just a coin out of nowhere. It doesn't carry anything, but this year alone is up by 696% this year, okay? So of course, there is a lot of pumping right now, and because of this very cute little dog there, okay? All right, this is the one that's leading it, and this is by Shiba Inu owner, in fact. So basically, it's just created out of nowhere, and people just buying it. So you can see that this is the new paradigm of buying until nothing. So it's the same thing that would happen in 1999 where the NASDAQ crashes come in, whereby NASDAQ shares just go up and up and up. So as long as you have a .com, you have a .com yourself, right? Okay, at the back of your counter, then you go up. Okay, yeah? All right, there's a question here. Let me just see what you write. Okay, Yvonne. Okay, I can't really see your rest of the question. Okay, never mind. I will come to that. Look at the day chart to assess market day or intraday. Okay, Yvonne, for this one here is all right. For morning MAO, for that, I'll come to that, the technical side. Okay, later on. Okay, let me finish the morning MAO first. Let's go through the motion, all right? Okay. Okay, so we have come to Friday. Now, basically, we went through most of the earnings, the big ones, and today, other than Estee Lauder that I recognize, the rest, okay, on Aeon, maybe. All right. Yeah, so that's it for today. But today, more important is the non-farm payroll. Tonight, right, 9:30 p.m. will be non-farm payroll. Now, the ADP numbers, the unemployment claims are all very good. Okay, better than expected. Okay, better than expected. So today, the non-farm payroll is expected to be also positive. Okay, it's expected to be positive. All right, so this morning, we have the S&P 500 jumped at 1% to record high as it posts its fourth positive day in a row. So that's why I tell you this, guys. Even though I'm saying that the fat lady is on the stage and she's very humming, but it's very difficult when you are not, when the market is not going with relevance, okay? Now you can see that, right? Why silver price come down, why gold price come down? Because it is moving together with the macro picture. We saw the dollar going up, we saw the yield going up, so definitely gold will have a lot of strain on it. So that is the very simple point of what should happen. Okay, what is the right way? But apparently now for stock market, it doesn't care anymore. There's so much money in the market, it got nothing to do, or they just basically everybody has this fear of missing out. So everybody just pile in, just to make sure that they are in the same benchmark with the market, right? It is very scary if that they are not able to do that. You understand this? It'll be very scary for them if they are not able to hit the benchmark, because imagine now all your peers and friends are all doing very well and you are not doing well. Obviously, you will be, out of the game. So that's why. Now, I want you to take a look at all the highlighted areas. It said that the reason is because of corporate earnings. Okay, we saw that. And solid economic data. I cannot see the word solid here. Later, I'll show you my point. But nonetheless, it's all right. One of the things like yesterday, we saw the first time claim for unemployment insurance total 779,000. Now, the estimate was 830,000 though. Okay, so the estimate was 830,000, right? So the number of 779 is better. But do you know that 779 is a lot of people? You know that problem here. And of course, we are seeing that different players, I remember from Goldman Sachs, all right, they are saying that, right, we are the new stage of a bull market. Wow, early stages of bull market. My God, are you looking at 32,000, 35,000? So this is the thing here, guys. You have people like this, talking about this sort of thing. What do you expect to see? More upside? Well, this is what they are expecting. So let me show you now. This is the initial claims for unemployment insurance, and this is the continuing claims for unemployment insurance. Now, what you look at it is that, yes, indeed, the numbers are lowering. So it looks good, right? Yeah, it looks good. But you look at before the pandemic crisis and the current level now, we are still very, very far away. Now, the red line is I draw it myself. So this tells you that the benchmark that we are still very far away, or in fact itself, right? Imagine during a good time, if you have 779,000 people unemployed, I tell you the stock market will crash long time ago. But because now with the Federal Reserve pumping and shoring the money and the market is kept there itself, right? It cannot come down. So that is the very big difference here, okay? So I repeat myself in the analogy, it's like this. You can be the worst businessman, the worst businessman ever, who trades who basically do very badly. But every time when you are losing money, your father comes in and pump you with so much money, basically you can clear all your bills and you can pay off your creditors and still have money in the bank account. So when you have such a thing itself, right, no matter how bad you're doing in the business, it doesn't create any problem. But because you're so bad in business, right, you affect other people. Other than you can pay them on time, but you do affect other people. So it's just a matter of time. If you're one day, your father, okay, stop giving you this money. Now, when will your father stop giving money? Well, number one, if you run out of funds. Number two, maybe the father borrowed the money at a high interest, and now the interest at low interest, and now the interest is going up. Your father decided not to borrow again. Then that is all the repercussion of things will happen. So until that happens, the stock market will still go up. Yeah, until that happens. Okay, but I believe that this is getting nearer and nearer. So that's why there is this point here. So now yesterday the Dow went up all the way. Now the last few days we saw the Dow last half an hour, the price came down, right? And of course, in the Asia morning session, the price came down. But yesterday was opposite. Yesterday, the last 1 hour, the stock price went up. So Steve Henrich again, I like he's a very witty guy. He's a very smart guy. I like his way he put things across. Simple as that. He said, why wait all day to buy the most expensive market in history when you can pay even more at close, okay? Because it will be more expensive in after hours, of course. So what I'm trying to say is, right, why would someone want to buy? So another guy was saying, another guy said that who waits until last minute to buy? Okay, that's true. Who the hell will wait for last half an hour to buy shares? So obviously, that's a very good rational reason because it's all about prop up. See, when you prop the shares up when you use to prop the shares up, right, usually that is a very strong intention to tell people that they will take profit tomorrow, which is today. Yes, that's why this morning, you can see I put the word quote, it's better to sell. All right, so you got my hint now, early morning, now it's 9:04 a.m. I'm giving the hint, today would be a good day to take profit off the table. All right, you heard me, yeah? right? You heard me loud and clear. If you heard me loud and clear, right, give me a thumbs up, all right? And okay, give me a thumbs up for this. I'll take some water. So on the futures right now, you can see that, right? Shares are going up, Apple going up, okay? Rallies on House clear way for stimulus. The House that we're talking about is Democrat, not the Republican, obviously. So you see, it's very selective about the way they put the news. And of course, it's telling you that it's higher because of eBay, PayPal, stimulus progress, you know, flashes warning, but then again, things are going fine. So you see, this is really very positive. So when the market is so positive, it's very difficult for the market to really come off, all right? So it's very difficult for the market to come off. All right, so let's look at the Dow this morning. Again, based on a recap of what happened yesterday. So the Dow opens between the pivot 1 and pivot 2. So based on rules, above OP, you can buy towards the pivot 1, which the market really happened, incredibly really happened. If the market basically go below OP, look for sell, you can go for that. And also, incredibly, it also happened at the same time. Wow, yesterday was a beautiful pivot to pivot trade. And what is scary is that the low and the high was forecast or predicted by the system as early as 7 a.m. in this yesterday. So at 7 a.m. already, the market tell you there's two numbers watch out for, 31,044 or 30,640. Imagine this, a system telling you the high and the low of the day at 7 a.m. when the market just started. This is really crazy, incredible, right? And it really happened. And the KSI was red yesterday. So logically, the market is supposed to have profit taking at KTR +1 to +3. But instead, the market was pumped up, as you saw the last half an hour. So it did not really work. So not every time it will happen, but that is what it is, okay? So let's take a look before we go to Hang Seng later on to do live trading once again. So let's take a look on the recap of yesterday. So yesterday, you can see that the market was incredible. This is the opening price of the day. So initially, it went down first, okay, understandable. So it hit the KTR -1, okay. But the thing is what was scary was here. You see, guys, you see, what is scary is they look at this is a 15-minute chart, right? Look at it, the way the market stopped at that point there, the pivot level. Now think about this. The market pivot was, when the market opens at 7 a.m., that is where the market opens, right? Okay. Straight away, the system automatically recalculated the pivot of the day. And then after many hours later, okay, the market really stopped there, holds there, doesn't go down at all, and recovers. Oh my God. Do you know that you have something that is so incredible, right? It's so amazing. Really, look at it. It's so amazing, and it really works. And after that, what happened? The color change came in. Now, you know that, right? CCRY hitting the pivot is a buy signal. That is a first buy. You can go in a first buy, right? Then after that, there's another CCRY that again triggered. Now KTR become the second buy, and that is where you can enter. Now subsequently, all the CCRY, if there's no trigger, you can't really enter. So only when it crossed above the OP, right? So on the CCRY here, it crossed the OP. It's a third trigger. This is the third trigger. And of course, the Dow continued to rally all the way to the pivot 1 level. Really amazing. All right, guys, this is really incredible. So that's the reason why if you actually have this system and you follow it, right, you should be doing very well. Okay, so guys, like this thing here, if you like, give me a thumbs up so that I can see that you guys are following me, because I just realized that, yeah, some of my thing was stopped up. Okay, yeah. Now it's very normal for occasionally when you're watching a Zoom, this Facebook live, it just, you know, it just doesn't have any motion there. It's just because that it could be a timeout. Okay, I just had that as well with my handphone, so I thought that, hey, how come you guys didn't respond to me, but actually you all did respond after I refresh my screen. Okay, this is very typical technical problem. All right, yeah, indeed, it's really very accurate. Thank you, this Samuel. Okay, no worry, Yvonne, don't worry about that. Okay, don't worry, we can settle this easily. Don't worry about that. Okay, so you see, very, very accurate. Oh my God, really serious. Show your friends this, guys. Show your friends that this is the system that you're having and it's really working like a jam. All right, it's really incredible. Even I am impressed with this. Okay, all right, so this is what happened on the Dow. Okay, let's do some special sharing. So this morning as well, right? We know the Dow went up. Okay, so let's just talk about this. That what Steve Henry said. I like the way he sarcastically share this, okay? So hopefully you can see his point, okay? Don't get confused by him. Okay, he's saying that things that cause market to rally: positive earnings, negative earnings, economic expansion, economic recession, lower rates, higher rates, interest rates, lower dollar, higher dollar, job beats, job misses, stimulus or more stimulus, yield curve inversion and steepening, all things bad. Do you know what I'm trying to say over here himself? He's just jabbing the market. He's just telling you, regardless it's earnings or negative or positive, market go up. Regardless of expansion or recession, market go up. Regardless of rates high or low, market go up. Regardless of this job beating or job misses, still go up. Stimulus upon stimulus definitely go up. Yield curve inversion or steepening doesn't matter, still go up. Anything with that, up, 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 up. I mean, this is really, it really hits the nail. And that's why a lot of hedge funds are losing money, because it doesn't make any sense. I mean, how can you program a software that anything and everything is up? So might as well just throw away the program and just buy. And that's what's happening right now. So this is really crazy. The Federal Reserve had distorted the market totally. It made really trading become senseless anymore. So that's why you just have to rely on a very good system and make money from the market. Okay, so that is what actually happened, and that is why he is a bit sarcastic here. But I really like his wit down there. Okay. So we can see right now, guys, I need to warn you and repeatedly warn you. I know that I just went through this. Not many trainers cover this at all. And I think that, right, it's not wrong. It's not easy to cover. And it's also pretty dry. And more importantly is that no one likes to tell someone negative stuff when the market is so positive. Seriously, you think about this. Back in 1987, when the market was running like crazy, and you tell someone that the market will crash, no one believe you. 1999, NASDAQ popped the point itself, and everybody chasing NASDAQ, you tell people to sell share, no one will bother by you. In 2007, when the Lehman crisis, before it happened itself, you tell people to sell share, no one believed in you. So what I'm trying to say is this: time and time have happened again, that when you are standing against the traffic, most likely itself, right, people don't trust you. And of course, why? Because the media and the rest are all playing a very big part of this. But you must understand, my friend, the dollar index is the reason why yesterday gold price came off. And the dollar index has been going up for the last few days. And the market, the media have been keeping very quiet. If you do a Google search yourself, you don't even see them talking about this. They're keeping very quiet. And the US Treasuries, back then it's like at 1.13, the whole media blew up already and say, whoa, this, whoa, that. But now it's 1.14 to 1.15. The market is keeping quiet, very quiet. It's just like they know what's going on, but they just make sure that the public members don't get wind about this. So one thing about life is that you just have to be smart. Okay, so I'm just informing you, consider to take profits off the table today on the long side for the equity market. For gold itself, right, if the dollar continue to go higher, all right, then of course gold will suffer. Is M Trader buying gold from here now? She's been periodically buying, but she knows that, right, every time gold cannot really give her the type of returns that what she has a few months ago. So she knows that, and she shared that with me yesterday. You know, then she basically buy some, make about $5 to $10 profit. He put SWL, and then after that market came down, she got stopped out. Okay, but of course it's a positive stop out. Okay, so just to inform you guys. So you can see on the Citigroup side itself, right? They are saying that, right, the economists are looking at the yields to go up and looking to 2%. And the current now, the market's doing 3-time forward earnings. And of course, if the yields go to 2%, obviously the stock market will definitely shake. When I tell you this, the stock market will definitely shake. Okay, so now Hang Seng going to start pretty soon. I'm going to cross over to Hang Seng right now. Live. Okay, see, wow, very live, huh? Okay, so Hang Seng day chart first. Hang Seng day chart today, I'm gonna put up the MA30 for you guys. The MA30 for today is at 28,809. Okay, 28,809. Hang Seng gonna start soon. I'm gonna cross over to show you live right now how Hang Seng will display itself. Okay, just tell you that I'm not the one basically making the market. Okay. All right, I'm not the one creating the movement. All right, so guys, Hang Seng will start in about 13 seconds time. You can see my hands is on here live. I'm not the one making the pivots level. I'm not the one creating it. So watch the market in a few more moments. The pivot will come out very soon. Okay. Ding, ding, ding. Yes, Hang Seng have just opened. And incredibly, Hang Seng today opened almost flat from yesterday's price. Okay, incredible, right? How come my thing get jump up? Okay, yeah, not too sure what happened. My own screen got cut off. Okay, so Hang Seng now is traveling upwards now. Hang Seng is traveling upwards. Okay, so for Hang Seng today, the opening price is actually above the pivot one. So as long as the Hang Seng stays above OP, Hang Seng will be going higher. It should be testing 29,206 later on because there's a KCB over there. The KSI is green in color, so there's a good chance of Hang Seng going up. But if Hang Seng later on breaks below the pivot one, which is 29,043, then may come down. At the moment now, Hang Seng is moving up, right? But the Dow Jones seemingly tapering from the high. So I'm going to quote this up front here. If Hang Seng really break below 29,043, the pivot one, then I believe that Hang Seng may come down to test pivot two, that's 28,585. But of course, it's a very far-fetched now. Most likely, Hang Seng will be going up first. It will go to 29,206 first. Okay, this is something that I expect because the Dow is up by 300 points. It's very interesting that it opened actually so much lower. So I suspect that now it's just the rushing to buy stocks right now. So Hang Seng should be moving towards 29,206. Okay, guys. Okay, pretty cool. So let's watch Hang Seng later on. Okay, we'll come back to Hang Seng shortly. Okay, so you got it. Okay, so just a final reminder. This is the last time I show this chart here. A final reminder because I was asked this question again yesterday. All right, yesterday, although you guys, gave me a good time off, but still people text me on the side. They say, Kel, the thing is this: although the yields are now moving up, as you can see on your chart right here, but the stock market is going up, right? So how come like that? Why is it not coming down? I say that if you look carefully, my friends, when the yields was going up, the stock market still continued to go up first. The market did not react instantly. The market took a while to react. So it's not immediate, my friends. It's not immediate. It will take a while. So when do we know that the market will eventually come off, right? I think it's pretty simple. You just draw a simple trend line like this. You just draw a simple trend line like this. As long as the market breaks the trend line, then that is the point of that. So now if I draw my trend line on the S&P 500, it's something like this. So as long as S&P 500 do not break the trend line, but at the moment now it's just building up, building up, building up. So eventually, if the yields continue to go higher, then of course there will be the time whereby the market realizes that, okay, that's it, the party's over, time to go home. Okay, now the chicken need to go back to roost, all right? So do note here, guys, all right? Okay, do note, okay, you can party all the way. You can have a high at 1 a.m. where everybody's going crazy. 2 a.m. people all get drunk. 4 a.m. everybody hugging one another. By 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. that is where the lights will switch on. You have to go home. All right, so that is my point here. So when will we go home? Well, guys, you look carefully. This is over a few years period already, right? Many years already. So just take note, okay? This is my last time, my last reminder. I'm just informing you. Consider to do what you're supposed to do as a good trader or responsible trader for your own account. Okay. All right, guys. Clear? Okay. All right. So this is something that I want to share. Now, I actually basically was pretty bearish in Deutsche Bank a few months ago, and the time Deutsche Bank went to $10, and I was telling people around me to short Deutsche Bank. Do you remember that? Those people who remember this thing about Deutsche Bank, I said that it's time to take short on Deutsche Bank. Can you key DB into the group chat? All right, DB, all right, short form, Deutsche Bank so long. All right, yeah, if you remember that I actually talked about Deutsche Bank to short, right? Yeah, please key the word DB into the group chat so that I can see that you guys are still following me. Get some water once again. All right, it's not easy to talk for such a long time. DB, not DD. Ayo, Deutsche Bank. Deutsche Bank, yeah, indeed. Thank you, guys. Okay, now Deutsche Bank is a counter that I believe will go down lower this year. If let's say, is there going to be any really serious problem coming to the market? All right. Now, why is that so? I can tell you this. Now, this is a Germany largest lender posted a net profit. I was shocked. I was really shocked. Net profit. I almost fell down. Honestly, of 113 million euros or 135 million US dollar. Whereas analysts, were looking at a 201 million euro losses. Oh my God, how can that be? Refinitiv is a very good, they are very good with the analysis. Most of the time, they are quite spot on. So I was really shocked. Now, the point is the bank says that they actually have a 51 million euro profit on the fourth quarter, while the analysts were looking at 325 million loss. Oh my God, somewhere it's totally absurdly wrong, I tell you this. So basically, James, the CFO, came on CNBC and he talked. I can tell you this, my friend. I watched when he talked, right? If you really believe in body language, if you think that, okay, when you believe in body language itself, guys, you can watch the video and you can tell me someone ain't speaking the truth, because from the eyes you can see he's rovering already, very clear. So okay, never mind. So you're telling me you make profit? Okay, fine. I watched the day-to-day trading yesterday, right? Look at it. The moment the share opened, pop, came down already. You tell me this is the counter that has earnings. Then you tell me that last whole month itself, right? You're doing very well. Then why is your people selling? You see, $10. It was $10, and now today is $8.71. It's down by almost 10%. Serious. Think about this, okay? Think about this. How can that be, right? If your share is so good, if your company is so well, and you're doing a profit, explain to me why your shares is doing this. Seriously, if people can buy GME, they can buy this, buy that, they should do this stock, man. I'm quite sure. Why they're not doing that? So sometime in life itself, right, guys, you really need to see, there's many ways. There's many ways to massage numbers. And, in this market for so many years, I'm really telling you this. Follow the charts, follow the prices, okay? The prices can't lie, okay? You can tell me all the way you're doing very well, but once I look at you in terms of numbers and charting, I know that somewhere is wrong. So I'm going to be upfront here, a bold statement. I don't believe this. Seriously, I don't believe this. I don't believe that, right, this is really the truth. Maybe they do some massaging or maybe take the front part to put in front, things like that. Like, some people, they'll tell you that they make money, which is true, but there's this ongoing bigger losses. But because that losses is not yet being put in front or not yet manifest, so they just keep it quiet. They have the right to do that in a way. So I don't believe this. I'm going to call it now. I believe that Deutsche Bank will go even lower. I strongly believe that Deutsche Bank will hit $7.50 in the months to come. I'm going to put it there as a statement. I believe that Deutsche Bank will hit $7.50 in the months to come. That means that I'm saying that Deutsche Bank will go down further in a few months to come, maybe 6 months to 9 months. 6 months to 9 months, I believe that Deutsche Bank will be trading even lower than this, okay? I'm going to quote this. I'm not going to be afraid of this, but I can tell you that this is my personal take. But if you're going to do short selling on this, make sure that you have the script, okay? You don't have another GME on you, okay? Clear? All right, if you are clear, everybody, please key the word clear into the group chat so that at least you all know what am I sharing, okay? All right. Yes, Fred, apparently itself, this DB was supposed to go bust, but of course not really bust. Just said their losses on some areas was really ridiculous. But of course, we also know that the moment that piece of news come out, right, last 2 years ago, September, suddenly there's a very heavy amount of this, what they call federal pump intervention, right? Remember this? They came in with a repo operation and suddenly it just got quiet. You just reflect back 2 years ago when DB news was ongoing, suddenly the repo operation come in very strongly. Now you understand how they basically massage the thing along the way. I'm not saying anything else, but I'm just informing you guys, certain thing in life, you just have to believe it, all right? You can see it's very clear, okay? 750 euro lah. Of course, we're talking about euro right now. All right, 750 euro. Okay, all right, guys. Okay, Okay, so this is the one that I think you all really like, because those who like Bollinger Band, MACD, stochastic, this is something that you like, right? Now this guy, I don't know who done this drawing. It's not done, but it's not done by me. Okay, basically it's all right. Okay, but I think I like this drawing very much because it tells you that the divergence are really everywhere. Okay. So this is the one that you can use it for your own. I really don't know what he used. I can recognize some of them, some I may not recognize. But end of the day, it's severe divergence. And I believe that yes, we are definitely in a complacency and euphoria level. So it's just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. Things may really happen. So whether anxiety come in, denial, fear, despair, and panic, all this thing is another thing on its own. But anyway, since I am not good in TA with conventional, those you like it, right? This is going to be an interesting chart for you. All right. But remember this, divergence can go higher. All right. We see before, divergence can go higher. So don't think that this is going to be 100% thing. But when it's 3 times already, sometime in life, 3 times you need to take a bit of watch already. Okay. All right. So that is the sharing onto the equity market. Now let's look at the Hang Seng right now. Oh, Hang Seng has went up higher. Hang Seng is now at 29,238. Waha. Okay, so Hang Seng had really took down the number that I told you just now. So it's doing good. Okay, so yes, you can see that. Now yesterday Hang Seng went up to the high of 29,369, and then after that it pulled back down severely all the way to 28,712. So it was a 500 points reversal. So will this be happening again? Well, we watch the market lah. But with the KSI green in color, right, it's going to be tough if the market want to come down. Okay, so let's go to the weekly chart first on the Dow first. Okay, don't divert, don't run too far away. Okay, so this is the Dow chart. So you can see that the Dow yesterday touched my MA30 and went all the way up. And of course, yesterday the Dow also went up, touched this MLP and then went up. So that's why you have Dow moving up so nicely. Now today the MLP will be somewhere around here, not drawn to scale. So you can do your own homework. The MA30 is here. That's about 30,780. Now this trend line has broken. I take this away. So now we can see over here for now. Okay, today's the MA30 is 30780. Okay, so as long as the market stays above 30,780, we are safe. The upside is going to continue. That's important. But if the market basically comes down and below the MLP here, right, mid-level price, okay, then you can consider to take profit. Now, I did not calculate the midpoint. You do your own, okay? Go and do your own. I just roughly just give you a concept over there, okay? So if the market comes down, stabilize here, it may go up again. Or if not, it may stabilize here and then go down, okay? So there's 2 ways to look at it. So watch the MLP closely, but now it's about 100 points away lah. So watch this, okay? So that is the first thing here. And if you want to take a look at here, one more thing on the RSI, incredibly it happened. Let's show it to you. So the last time when RSI hit the common point about 36, interesting. At 36, this is the first time, right? The Dow Jones recover. Then after that, it hit 36 again. Around there, the Dow Jones recover. So incredibly, recently when the Dow came down, it hit 36 again. So this is a very bullish momentum movement. All right. So as long as the next time the Dow hit 36 again, maybe you know what to do. Okay. So it doesn't mean that I'm in a macro picture. I'm bearish. Doesn't mean that you don't call for buy. Actually, I still call for buy. And indeed, you can see from my postings. All right, my friends around me are also buying as and when it's necessary. Okay, cool. Okay, so that is the Dow Jones. Now this one here is all right. Okay, I want to just share with you something here. Okay, now basically I realized that I did a very simple cyclical drawing on the chart. Then I realized something very interesting. Okay, now these lines are all separated with a certain amount of numbers. Okay, certain amount of numbers. And I cannot say 100%, but it does seem to be able to tell me all the turning points of the market. All the turning points of the market. Crazy, right? Yeah, indeed. So if you are able to see, if you're not able to see, that's okay. I will be basically doing a very special sharing probably on next Tuesday on this particular point. But FYI, it seems to be the next special turning point, or at least a U-turn point, will be likely on the April the 30th. All right, roughly there, not confirmed yet. It's just around there. Okay, so two ways look at it. Okay, two ways. Okay, just to share with you, just two ways look at it. One way is that this going to happen. Okay, one way is the market will go all the way up, hit the point here, maybe 32,000 example, and then come down. Okay, that's one way. Or another way, okay, it's a bit scary though. The market may go all the way down, hit a certain point here, then go up. Okay, so I don't know. Okay, turning point, it can be turned up, it can be turned down. So this is really something that I'm just sharing with you. Just that very incredibly, when I do this, I just realized this very interesting pattern there. Okay. All right. Yeah. If my video blocking it, so I'll just tilt a screen. You should be able to see it. Okay. All right. Okay. I'll explain more on with details on coming next Tuesday during our Super Tuesday. Yes. Super Tuesday. Okay. All right. Okay. So clear? Like it? Yeah. Like it? Okay. If you like it, let me know. All right. Hang Seng is still trading higher, 29,280 right now. Okay, congratulations for those who went long this morning. Okay. All right, so Dow Jones, as I told you guys, based on numbers, is beautiful. The 100%, the 95, the 90, and so forth. All right. So what if the Dow Jones go higher? Now, if the Dow Jones go higher, all right, it's just only a few days, few hundred points away. If the Dow Jones go higher, that means you need to redraw everything. I mean, all the numbers have to change accordingly. Okay, all numbers have to change accordingly. Okay, all right, this is something that just have to take note of that. Okay, all right. Ken, all right. So all clear on that? Okay, So now everybody, all right, take a look at the Dow Jones right now. So now I don't want to do anything here. I want you guys to tell me, right, the opening price is in between pivot 1 and pivot 2. So tell me, my friends, what should you be doing today? What's a strategy that you should supposed to do today? Come on, text me in the Zoom group chat so that I can see whether all my time spent with you, right, is well worth it or not. Do you understand how to utilize and understand how to do this thing here? Guys, anybody want to tell me how you want to do this? Anybody at home, guys? I'm waiting for you to tell me exactly what to do. Okay, yep, okay. So for today, all right, pretty clear. Right, the market opens between pivot 1 and pivot 2, right? Yes. If above OP, buy towards pivot 1. Very good. This Yu Mei, Jimmy, and Richard, Sherry, well done. Okay, towards there. So today, the potential, the Dow can go is 31,331. Okay, good job, Colin. Okay, exactly. Jacqueline, yes. Corinne is positive, correct. Exactly, guys. Well done, guys. Very good. Jacqueline, all right. This is the way, guys. This is how we learn. So you're going to practice. Okay, you practice this. The terrain is up. All right. Yes, indeed. Look out for buy from KTR -1 to -3. Exactly, guys. Okay. That's the reason why I say end of the day. No, I only post a YouTube video only late in the evening. Sometimes I post it even at night because that is only to the benefit of you students side. That's why you all see. Good. Exactly, Brian. Good job. Okay. Now today, yes, indeed, Fred, you caught it. Today, the Dow Jones actually closed above the KRL for the first time. So logically speaking, the Dow should go higher to break the high of yesterday. It should happen like that. Okay, based on what we are seeing right now. Okay, good job, guys. Well done. Benedict. All right, good. Actually, you're doing right. Okay, so got it. Very good. So now y'all know what to do lah. So every morning y'all know what to do. Y'all don't need me to tell you. Okay. Okay. Cool. All right. So let's continue. So let's look at this. Okay, so let's look at gold. Now, gold yesterday, wow, kept coming down, and this is why I tell traders to be very, very careful, very, very careful. Now, I probably is one of the very few trainers that call for sell in gold recently. All right, very few trainers calling for sell in gold because it is very clear. Everybody was saying that, right? The stimulus package coming out from the Democrats, dollar will go down, hence therefore gold will go up. But that is what the media tells you. But what is really happening is that you are seeing that the stimulus package until now, no sign yet, although there's a lot of wayang say that it'll be out, it'll be passed on, but it's all will be. Then what happened is that the dollar is going up. I mean, put it this way, if you know that there'll be stimulus coming out, right, of $1.9 trillion worth, the question is this, why is the dollar going up? I mean, seriously, who is buying that? Someone, right? So someone that idiotic doesn't know that this stimulus coming out is on news on every day. So that is another thing. And of course, when that happened, gold also came off. So the point is this, gold also came off. And now I went through CNBC. Wow, basically, I realized that I shared this many times before. It seems to be that, right, I will never have a chance to be on CNBC anymore. You see, because they are saying that, wow, silver will go up, silver will outperform, gold will go up, bullish on gold and silver and stuff like that. You see, that's why I can tell you this, I will never be able to be on CNBC. Yeah, I can't do this. I cannot do this. Yes, indeed, guys, I really can't do that. So sad. Okay. So let us revisit what happened to gold. Okay, let us be really, be absolutely realistic on gold yesterday. Okay, now take a look, everybody. Now gold yesterday, you can see gold opens above the pivot one, right? So above OP can buy towards pivot one, but if the market breaks below P2, now breaking below P2 is opposite of breaking above P1. Above P1, you buy. So below P2, what you do? Sell. Yes, indeed. So yesterday, it was a very clear cut. It was a sell signal for gold. So once it loses 1826, that's it. Gold has all the way to go down because you notice this yesterday, right? From after pivot 2, the nearest KCB was 1774. And I already mentioned this yesterday that this is scary because I say this with the silver coming off, I believe that gold prices may be coming down also at the same time. So if you remember what I say, right, then give me a thumbs up that you remember that I told you guys about that, okay, about gold price coming down, okay? So indeed, and gold really came down, and the KSI was red in color yesterday, and blue bar was extending downwards. This is a total sell signal, right? It's a total sell signal, right? So if you have made money on gold yesterday, can you key the word gold, G-O-L-D? If you have made money from gold yesterday, please key gold, right? And tell me that you guys have really did so well in gold and you have made money trading gold. Whether you long in gold or short in gold, you just key the word gold and you make as if you actually make money yesterday, G-O-L-D, right? Thank you. Right, if you make money in gold, just key G-O-L-D into the group chat and just show that you guys have really benefited from this morning MAO. Now, doesn't matter, Colin, whether the KSI is green or not, this tells you that, right, this indicator works very differently. So that's why you only focus on the day before KSI to get what you're supposed to do today. So even though the price is coming down, yeah, maybe the boys are buying as they are shorting it, yeah, they're doing that. So that is very important that you must follow the system and do the right thing, okay? That is very important, okay? So get it, huh? Okay, just said our indicator is really unique, really very unique, okay? All right, so let's take a look what happened yesterday, shall we? All right, so from the gold, you can see that once this is the opening price of the day, this is the pivot 2. So once gold goes below the pivot 2, no matter what you tell me, it's a sell. If it's CCYR, it's another sell. Now, of course, this one here, yesterday I mentioned before, Now, although this CCYR did not trigger anything, but actually by going below P2 already triggered. So the P2 has been done. And this trade has a BNB at the same time. So it's a color change. All right, guys, can you hear me? All right, everybody, can you hear me loud and clear now? If yes, give me a, just say that got sound. All right, just key got sound. Or thumbs up. Sometimes it might be a bit delay. All right, guys, can you hear me? All right, everybody, can you hear me? Okay. Okay, so not too sure what actually happened. But I just saw my connection got disconnected. My entire whole Wi-Fi got disconnected. Not too sure what happened just now. Crap. Okay, so maybe that's another sign, another warning. Power outage. Okay. All right, so this is the goal yesterday. So when, let me just put my screen up for you. Okay, so what happened in gold? You can see that this is another beautiful trade. This is another CCYR and comes with a BNB. Can you see that? It's beautiful, right? It's beautiful. It came down with a color change, CCYR, and followed by a BNB. The BNB is a red bar. Okay, it doesn't matter whether the BNB comes earlier, come later. It doesn't matter. As long as the BNB is part of the color change, whether it's yellow or red, as long as it's part of the color change setup, you can actually trade on it itself, okay? All right, it's something that you must take note of that, okay? Okay, watch it. Okay, huh? All right, so do take note of that. Okay, all right, this is the gold movement. Okay, this is the gold movement as of yesterday. Okay, so congratulations to all the people who made money on gold yesterday. So let's look at gold today, shall we? Okay, now the Dow is trading above the OP a little bit, and Hang Seng is even higher right now. Hang Seng is trading higher right now. Okay, Hang Seng is still moving up. So above OP, you can see the power of Hang Seng. Above OP is always, above pivot one is always a buy. Can you see that? Above OP is always a buy. So never fight with the pivot level. All right, so you guys never do that. Okay. Right, this is the gold market. This is gold right now. Now gold still looks pretty terrible. All right, now I'll take away some of the lines, but these are no longer usable lines. Take them away. Now the MA for gold today is lower. It's at now at, I'm gonna put it there. All right, today's MA for gold is at 1847. So as long as gold doesn't go above 1847, gold may still go down further. Now the MA 200, 1873. So I don't really think that gold will go up to that level particularly. So I suspect that gold will still have some bearish signal. And of course, MLP for gold, you can actually draw it there, and then you know where's the midpoint of it. Now always take the opening price and the closing price divided by 2. Okay. So, but the thing is that if you look carefully on gold, okay, and go carefully on gold, the RSI, take a look. All right, I do a bit one more. You can see over here. Now, every time when the gold hit RSI about 33, the gold staged a rebound. So it happened again previously. So it rebounded. All right, so now it's happening again, right? It's happening again. So maybe there's a rebound today. So I do suspect that today there might be a small little intermittent rebound on gold. So as long as gold stays above OP for today, gold should be doing well to recover a little bit. Okay, gold should be going up a little bit based on conventional chart. Conventional, huh? All right, so gold has to stay above OP. If not, then the selling may persist. Okay, so you got me loud and clear. Okay, so let's look at the weekly chart on the gold prices. So gold prices, you can see really stopped at the 1866 and now pull back. So 1762 will be the 85% mark. 1762. So 1762 will be the 1762. It will be the 85% level to watch out for gold. Now, if gold hit 1762, I do suspect that gold will have some rebound over there. All right. Okay, suspect, if gold come down next week, example, if gold come down to 1762, then gold should basically have some rebound over there because it happened before a few weeks ago, in fact, a few months ago, in fact, it happened before. So maybe it will happen again. Now, do note one thing important tonight is NFP. NFP, as you see, the ADP numbers are pretty okay, right? So if the ADP numbers are okay, so the NFP numbers are supposed to be okay. So if the NFP number is okay, then of course the dollar will even strengthen. So that's why the gold may have pressure today. So now it's come in technical rebound that is expected. But then again, if later gold do break below OP, there might be some selling again. Okay, there might be some selling again. Okay, traders, Gold daily bullish divergence. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So maybe, yeah, maybe Richard, yeah, maybe it is. So I will just wait for a while. I'll let the market tell me and decide later. Okay. Okay. You're talking about this one, right? This so-called bullish divergence. Okay. I hope that you will be right. For me, I rather follow my rules. I think that'll be better. Okay, silver. All right, silver, you can see that it's holding. Now, silver, watch out for this. Silver is holding beautifully at my MA 30. So silver, 26.14. If you really want to buy silver, guys, 26.14 will be a level to watch out for today. Silver, $26.14. If it's above it, fine. The market will have some support. If the market loses that, then of course there will be some selling. Okay, 26.14. Okay, right, let's go back to our gold chart for now for today. Now this is our gold chart today. Now today gold is the opening price is actually between the two pivots again. So opening price between two pivots. Now today above OP, it will go towards this point here, and that's 1816. If it goes below OP, it will go down to 1771. But interesting, the KSI of yesterday is green in color. So therefore, the market will be siding towards a buy side today. So if the market do pull back to KTR -1 to -3, now you understand why do we need to use the KSI of the previous day to give us what to do today. That's basically taking the terrain to your advantage. And of course, the day yesterday already created a KCX at the bottom. So undeniable, the buy is just around the corner. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. But traders who are doing CCRI positioning, you just stand by your funds. Maybe next 2 days, okay? Monday, Tuesday, just stand by. You never know, okay? So for today itself, right? I'm just saying out loud. There's a lot of KCB at the bottom half. All right, there are many of them. Okay, even though you can't see numbers, right? Just do a right click, go to your this object list, and once you do object list at the bottom, you can see all the numbers, 1774, 1773, and 1769. All these are the next few KCBs or chocolate bars that will be available for you. Sometimes it's because of the no choice MT4 default. It's very, very difficult to do this sort of arrangement. So that's why we have this. Again, from the indicator list, you can know the numbers. Okay, so watch out for these numbers for today. All right. If the gold price do come down to all these levels, I'm more than comfortable to buy. Honestly, I can tell you this, more than comfortable to buy. Chances of a rebound is high because of that. Okay, chances of rebound is high. Okay, got it? Okay, all right. So that is gold. Then we look at crude oil to wrap it up. Wow, look at crude oil. Amazing, amazing, guys. Now I told you guys crude oil is going to go up further, and indeed it really go up. So crude oil, the MA30 is so far away, and no need to put. So why is that crude oil going up? Economy doing well? Maybe, lor. I mean, seriously, I don't believe in this. So I always tell myself that when things doesn't make sense, you just have to follow the flow. Okay. So you look at how this crude oil now. I make it smaller. That you take a look. Now, if crude oil continue to go up, crude oil will go to 59.41. I've said this before. I want to say this again. I already said that crude oil, if it goes higher, it will go to 59.41. Right? Remember this? I told you guys that crude oil will go to this point, and I believe that it's going to go there. Okay. So of course you may say, Kel, if crude oil go to 59.41, it means the Dow will go higher, right? Well, logically it seems to be like that at the moment. But if the crude oil goes up on its own and the Dow goes down, then you have to be very, very careful. Okay, you have to be very, very careful. Okay, so at the moment now, crude oil still has its chance to go higher, but you don't chase now. If for a pullback, then you buy. That will be the smarter thing to do. Okay, all right, cool. Yeah, indeed. So that's it, guys. Don't go first. We talk about Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin. So for Bitcoin, you can see, right, yesterday we have out of 5 trades, we have 3 wins. Now, first trade was a good profitable one. Second trade, third trade lost money. All right, upfront we lost money. On the fourth trade, we make back all the losses. Very nice. So that's the beauty part of this. And I tell you guys that the last hour and the first hour usually just don't trade for Bitcoin. All right, take a break. Bitcoin has its better probability from afternoon onwards. Okay, means from 12 noon until about probably 10, 11 p.m. Singapore time. Usually that will be good. Of course, there'll still be losses. There'll still be losses, all right? But still, we should still make back the money, okay? So watch out for that. Bitcoin until now still has 78% accuracy. Yes, until today, it's still really performing very well, right? Still performing very well. All right, so let me put in Bitcoin and we can wrap it up for today. This is Bitcoin daily chart. Now, Bitcoin daily chart tells me something I must be very careful for today. The price is still going up for Bitcoin, but the KSI is red in color, but no blue bars at the bottom. So that means the boys are the ones selling, or the momentum is still moving up. So Bitcoin yesterday, the day before, when it closed above the cage RL for the first time, that's why Bitcoin the day after that went up further. But you can see there's a form of resistance around this area here. That's approximately about 38,700 level. So there could be some profit taking today if there is a selling off. Then Bitcoin later on should be, what's opening price is here, right? So if Bitcoin come down later, Bitcoin may test around here, 35,665, and the KSI, sorry, if the KSI is red in color, so traders, that should be further profit taking later on. All right, this is something that you must take note. So it's not the best time to get into buying mode. So traders, just take note of that. Okay, cool. All right, and of course, Ethereum, show a quick one. I didn't show Ethereum for a long time already. Ethereum is doing very nicely, really very good. But today, Ethereum is trading below OP and below P2. Okay, oops, I mean just to the screen a bit. You can see that today Ethereum is below P2. So that means that there should be some profit taking today on Ethereum. But with the KSI green in color, when the price comes down to KTR -1 to -3, you can look out for buying interest. So I go back to the chart right now. You can see Ethereum. Now it's at KTR -2 already. So if the Ethereum go down to -3, you can look out for buying if there's a market do get some support there. Okay, pretty cool, right? That's how Ethereum, if you look at Ethereum earlier, see color change, the KCX have already pop up. So CCRY, you buy Ethereum, just nice. Okay, just nice. All right, so guys, this is how it works. All right, before you go for today, let me just finish up, and that's it, guys, for food of the day. When you come to see you are not as wise as today, as you thought you were yesterday, you're wiser today. Okay, it's a very good Zen quote. I really enjoyed this. I like this one. So guys, I really wish you all the best. If yesterday, for some reason, you did not make money from gold or Dow Jones, reflect and think about it, what you missed, and try to be better today. And I wish you all the best. This is Kel signing off for today's Morning MAO. Right? Thank you guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys. Thank you, Peter. Bye-bye, Ronaldo. Bye-bye, Wilson. Bye-bye.